We're still celebrating all things fathers and father figures today in the loft. And speaking of which, Clem has got an assortment of Father's Day's gifts to take us through. Do you want to do the honors, Clem?
So,
before I ruin it all for you.
No, it's fine. You can't ruin anything. So I turned 30 this year, and it's amazing. Turning 30 made me, it was like, you know, in the movies, it's like this amazing flashback happens. All of a sudden, I remembered the most amazing things from my childhood that I previously just didn't even think about. Wow. It was absolutely insane. So
I missed that when I turned 30.
No, really, it's quite crazy. So it's made me very emotional since I turned 30. So this year, I've actually gone out and I bought all my dad's Father's Day gifts according to memories that we actually have.
Really?
Yeah.
What are some of those memories?
So this bean and cheese, I'm going to bring it straight in.
Is it all linked? Okay.
So I've got this amazing shaving kit over here. Aww. And honestly, the first time I ever shaved, my dad sat me down and we did the whole thing. He kind of mimicked it and we did it together.
Really?
And I think that was something so important. Like, I'll never, ever, ever forget that. So I've got him that, and hopefully he's going to, I'm going to give it to him and see if he can put the two together and kind of remember what it's from. Also, my dad preaches that he doesn't have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
Yeah, but come 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's like crunching sounds coming from the kitchen, lights opening, like you see the fridge light coming through. So I've gone and I've got him. Honestly, I didn't even do this. Woolies did this for me.
Yeah.
This amazing decadent chocolate kit, which comes with the hazelnut latte, the sachets, and the chuckles. Honestly, I could just get him that for Father's Day.
So the hazelnut lattes, it's instant. You just pour in the powder, pour in the milk or whatever, done.
And it's ideal for winter,
Absolutely.
but I mean, anytime. I've had them frozen as well. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
So I've gone out and I've got him that. And then, of course, you know, we spoke earlier about you do what your parents do, not necessarily what they say. My dad is the ultimate braai master. And, you know, he's never actually sat me down to like say, this is what you do, this is what you do.
Yeah.
I learned by just watching.
You just learned by watching.
Just watching him. So I've got him this amazing basting kit. And this guy, which actually I might not give to him, I might just take it for myself.
You might just keep it for yourself. What does this guy do?
It's a little wire rack. So, you know, the smaller things you braai on a fire, sometimes it could fall through the grids.
So you can actually put them in this wire rack?
Yeah,
well,
so I'm a bit...
take that.
Yeah, he's seen this now, but I mean, you know, gifting, re-gifting, I don't know, we could do that.
That's amazing. Like if you want to braai bacon, for example.
Yeah, that's exactly what it should be for.
Exactly.
So it's these memories, literally going through the list and like seeing what Woolies have like on shelf right now that literally like tugged at my heartstrings, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to see if he can put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
But I know your boys. Okay.
My boys are little, so you know.
So what do you think? Like some things
memories
in front of you. What do you think they'll go for?
I mean, they usually go for something that looks a bit mysterious, so they'll probably go for this. What's in here? So
those are chocolate-coated espresso beans. So another thing, my dad's not a big, he doesn't love coffee, but he loves everything coffee-flavored, which is amazing. So you would absolutely love that. It's really great is that the bitterness of the chocolate, of the actual bean on the inside, brings out the sweetness of the dark chocolate. So it's really, really cool.
Well, I chose well because my boys know that I absolutely adore coffee.
Okay.
You know, I don't get out of bed before I have a cup of coffee.
There we go. So that'll be a great one.
Absolutely.
And also, if you're buying, you know what? Let's just talk about this one, seeing as it keeps on falling.
Yeah.
So, yes, my dad and I do sometimes sit, especially on a Sunday after lunch, and he's really into his red wines. And we'll sit there and we'll do that little tasting. You know, sometimes he gets the nuances of it wrong.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh, it smells like oak. And I'm like, no, not even. But he's your dad. So you'd be like, yes, it smells like oak. Aww. So, I mean, he's going to absolutely love that.
I love seeing the nostalgia on your face when you speak about your father. And speaking of which, we're running a fun Father's Day competition on Facebook at the moment. Head over to our page, Afternoon Express, find the competition post, and share a funny story about you and your dad, and you could win a Woolies voucher to the value of 2,000 Rand. T's and C's do apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.